Hello everyone, welcome back to more Vampyr. So I didn't rest. I've been reliably informed by a friend of mine who has played through this game before that resting can be bad. Apparently. Thomas Elwood, Mayo, Dr. Tippett's convalescence. Patient's face has been heavily burnt, disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of his strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under his skin. Examinations of the cicatrized tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars cleans could be a case of persisting nerve damage. The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could this just be the case of the guilt of a survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as punishment for not dying with his comrades. I mean, plausible. Yeah, so apparently I don't want to rest too much, even though that's how we level up. Apparently I don't want to rest too much. So now I'm umming and ahhing about what to do. We've got like 1,500 XP. But I will figure out what to do with that. First, there was a side quest we didn't complete yesterday. Which is to give the information to either Strickland, who's a bit of a douche. No, Aykroyd is a bit of a douche, or Strickland. We're going to give it to Strickland.
Good evening, Dr. Strickland. And good evening to you, Dr. Reed. Can I be of any help?
I have managed to improve the mixture by diluting
Hopefully.
it. Have you ever
This
heard
isn't a
of Sir
mistake.
Joseph Francis Olive? Or the placebo effect?
No, I don't think so. Why?
A placebo is a
Placebo
substance or
makes you
procedure
think
that
you're taking
has
something
no
useful,
actual
but it's not.
physical
Yeah.
effect.
You made a placebo of my project. Why?
Research has established that a placebo, as long as the subject believes in the effect, can provoke a positive physiological reaction.
Really?
Sure.
That's fascinating. And you want me to, what, administer
Yeah.
the
I
placebo?
mean, I guess if
and
we're
see
worried
what
about the
occurs?
actual
Something
one.
like that, yes.
Well, I'm a bit surprised, but I trust you, Dr. Reed.
Thank you.
Please take the key to my cabinet and put this placebo there for future use.
Lovely.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Alright, well, we'll go do that then. And then... we know where they are. They're literally right up next to where we stay. Because you got this door here on the left. Guitar. All manner of good things to be found, except they're locking all their stuff up for some reason. It's like they think I'm going to walk around and just take stuff. That's mine, thanks. What's this say? Letter to Dr. Swansea. Dear Dr. Swansea, despite the actual urgency of the sanitary situation, I must inform you of a recent case of professional misconduct inside the Pembroke. Brannigan has been found guilty of undeniable unprofessional conduct and thus guilty of endangering a patient. Under no circumstances should a nurse diagnose and establish a prescription without at least informing the referent doctor about her conclusion. You know me, Edgar. I'm not against personal initiative when it is for the interest of all, especially during a crisis like the one we're facing, but we can't allow a nurse to perform a diagnosis and decide on a procedure to apply to a patient. The fact that said patient survived is no attenuating circumstance. It just means we dodged the bullet this time. I demand the strictest authority on this matter. You're a bit of a douche, Aykroyd, aren't you?
It's locked, all right. It's locked. It's locked, all right.
What? How am I supposed to put this placebo in a cabinet? Multiple cosmic. The patient shows signs of extreme fatigue and major sores on the throat, mouth, and tongue, but no sign of flu. Refuses to speak. Claims it's too painful. Needs rest and healing of throat mucous membrane before any decision can be made concerning his release. Ooh.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
Ah.
At least Strickland can't kill anyone with this formula.
Okay, cool. We did it. Alright, now let's go. Let's do the thing we're actually supposed to do. We'll go talk to Dr. Swansea about the rat in the hospital.
Please, Jonathan, come in.
He's reciting Shakespeare. Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio.
Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body.
Don't caress the skull
Biology
in front
is
of me,
the
man.
ultimate frontier.
Yep.
The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view
Sure.
must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
Ah, got him.
This must be all so new to you. This area
Get
of town,
wrecked,
the hospital,
Swansea.
a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
Sure. I mean,
I
I've
wish I
fought
could
a lot of
share your
vampires
enthusiasm, Dr.
and
Swansea.
regular people
But
trying
my
to kill me.
condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
Yes,
I
by its
cannot
very nature.
express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
No. I'm a living paradox. Your words bring comfort. I'm a living paradox.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Yeah.
Forgive me.
Maybe I can
I've
find a
been an
cure for
admirer of your
vampirism.
work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
Nah, I'm gonna keep calling you Swansea. No need to apologize.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Yeah,
Very
we're
well.
friends.
I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Okay.
Please.
Including the
Go on.
blood spear.
The Pembroke only survives through the
Blood
generosity
javelin,
of our
blood lance.
benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury
She's
has
a
recently
lady,
received
Miss
rather
Ashbury.
indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
Right.
And
Naughty
you would like
letters.
me to eradicate this threat.
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit.
Okay.
Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone...
I've missed her this entire
impossibly
time.
delicate.
Has
Accept.
she been here always?
I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
I'll also look around your apartment for stuff. Dear Dr. Swansea, I must inform you of my deepest reservations concerning the Dr. Thoreau Strickland and Harvey Fiddick case. Mr. Fiddick has been hospitalized after a severe work injury. He may permanently lose the use of his arms if not treated adequately. Dr. Strickland claims that a surgical procedure may save the man's arm completely. I say it may also sever its functions for good if complications arise. Our young colleague is an audacious and daring surgeon who might prove a great professional in a few years, but for now, he lacks the skills to perform such a risky procedure. Need I remind you of the mistakes he's made in the past? Since Dr. Strickland refuses to listen to me, I strongly advise that you forbid him to perform such a hazardous experience. Aykroyd loves a whinge, doesn't he? Oh, he loves to complain. Can't go a day without it. What's this one? Dear Dr. Swansea, I will be glad to manage the temporary morgue as soon as it's opened. As I have already told you, I was a doctor during the war, and I will be glad to serve my country again. I know it's not the same being a physician for the dead as it is for the living, but I believe it is important to welcome and take good care of our departed too. Rest assured, I will do my best to fully perform this new duty to the best of my ability. Concerning the question of my qualifications, I'm sorry I can't give you anything more valuable than my parole. I swear to you that my regiment made me a doctor during the war, and that I saved many lives. If my word is not enough, you can contact the military administration to verify my experience and skills. They will confirm that even if I never followed any medical studies, the war taught me what a doctor really needs to know. Cool, so we don't even know if he's actually a doctor. We do know that he's taking from dead bodies, but, you know. Ooh, rare species of vampires. As a scholar and an exegete of ancestral writings, I would never insist enough about the importance of taking legends and ancient folklores into account when searching for hints about hidden or lost secrets. A common mistake is to take what we know for an established truth and use it to discard any contradictory material. For example, we must consider the possibility of undiscovered species of vampires and the necessity to rethink what we see as the established truth about the various types of immortals based on what we know and what we've gathered through time. For how many centuries did we consider the vampire was a vernacular term for what we had learned to call econ? Until the day 4 explorers of the Brotherhood found proof in Siberia that Volkods were a lupine type of vampire, we considered these creatures to be linked to the mythological werewolf. Now we know it's not true. What about the rest? What about the Rakshasa from my homeland? What about the Chinese Jiangxi? Or the Putian of southern Chile? And without even leaving the beautiful Great Britain, what about the stories about bat-shaped women sometimes seen flying around St. James's Church in Louth? What about the creature only identified as a disaster in some obscure testimonies, which tried to destroy London in 1666 by spreading plague all around the city? What about the Nimrod? The mythical figure of restless vampire hunter, sometimes described by ancestral British icons as a legendary huntsman who only feeds on his prey's blood and could go unnoticed among mortals and immortals. I tell you, my brothers, we can never be too sure of what we could find. If only we could forget for a few minutes what we're supposed to already know. That's cool. Alright, I think I have looked at all the bits and pieces. Bye, Swansea. Edgar Swansea. Jeff. Alright, let's go find this lady who's apparently been here the whole time. She hasn't. I've not seen it anyway. Oh, another box for me. Yummy. Yummy codeine. Yay, my favourite. There she is. Here's her nibs. Hello. Lady Ashbury.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk.
Mr. Renfield.
You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough.
As in the Renfield? Sorry, is my
Now
progenitor
do me a kindness
Dracula?
and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind. The
What a twist that would
blessings
be.
of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Hello. How you doing?
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again.
Again?
You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
Wait, were you...
You're a vamp.
Yeah.
The lady who saved
the
me that
lady.
night, before vanishing
Vampire
into
lady.
thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury,
Can that guy just hear us talk about the fact that we're both
remember you well.
vampires?
in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
I'm glad to see you.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first.
Yes, who's...
Swansea has explained. My cover...
Oh, okay,
if
so
you
it's not
prefer,
naughty
has been
letters, it's
compromised.
someone knows that you're a vampire. Patients have given you trouble?
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
Are you trampling on any of them?
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply
Are we
a
flirting?
necessary
Is that what's happening?
evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst.
Look,
for
I'm getting
blood.
plenty of blood out of the bad guys I'm
Questions
fighting, you know what I
need
mean?
weight.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer
Feed my
every question you
mind,
have, but
feed my
first,
thirst.
prove yourself
Okay, I'm
capable
gonna
of
help you
resolving my
first.
predicament
Alright.
without eating the culprit.
I haven't eaten anyone yet.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion.
I gathered that,
I've
yes.
made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Okay, is another vampire threatening you?
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money.
Sure, because money
My
has no
suspicions lean
value
toward
here.
a patient
Can't stress enough.
or their family.
We haven't had any reason to spend any money as of yet.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Are you telling me not to go and eat the other people? Because I'm beginning to think maybe I shouldn't.
Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of
Oh,
my
it's someone
blackmailer.
here. That sucks. Might be that nurse. She's been having a
detail is essential.
funny
I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my
attitude
shame
of late.
at having put the hospital at risk.
She wants money and she doesn't want to work here
The
anymore.
threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths.
Have you been chewing on the patients? Is it true?
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Yes. I just need information.
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital.
So
My
she's chewing on
visits serve a
she's chewing on
dual
patients
purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition
by treating
with a
feeding.
revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
Yes.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
Sure.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion.
Sure.
But I do fear your powers of persuasion.
I mean, as we know, I've
test.
failed most, like, regular
Once this
interactions,
resolves,
so
I'll be
let's...
your obligé. I'll answer
hope
all questions in
do
regards
better.
of your condition.
Our condition, but yeah, sure. Alright, Harriet Jones, MP for Clydesdale North. I'm gonna guess that's her since I've not spoken to her yet.
Damn. The pain.
Don't mind me, I'm just grabbing stuff
You again.
about the use of garlic and wooden stakes. Dear brothers, I must now draw your attention to a very important point. The use of garlic as a protection against vampires. Let's be crystal clear on the subject. Garlic will never protect you against those creatures. No matter how fresh, how strong, and how smelly, garlic is totally useless as a defense. I can never say enough how damaging that novel of Bram Stoker has been. Yes, of course, population of Slavic countries place garlic cloves in coffins. Yes, of course, inhabitants of Santorini Island hang garlic on their windows. There would be so much to write about this place, and someday soon I hope to go back to this island to further explore its occult tradition. But that is not to protect the living from the devil. It is to tell the dead that they are aware of their malevolence. It is a symbol, nothing more and nothing less. So please, by all means, yes, wear garlic, show garlic, hang garlic, and tell the shadows that you are not afraid. But if you are looking for supernatural protection, you'll have to search much deeper into the forgotten secrets of the occult tradition. For here is the truth, my fellow brothers. Garlic does not repel vampire, but all the fresh plants will hurt them. It is as if their body could not stand the presence of botanical elements. I have seen an enraged vault flee when whacked with a rose. Yes, a simple rose. I have witnessed a violent econ fall down and beg for mercy when stuck by a wooden stake. I don't know why it is so effective, and I would give my left arm to find the answer to that mystery. But the truth remains nevertheless. Vampires are very sensitive to fresh herbs, plants, and woods. It's good to know.
Simpletons, these nurses.
Hello, madam. We haven't met yet.
What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern.
Okay, well,
Where's
that's
Dr. Swansea?
not me, so... Please calm down.
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long
You're
I've
going to be
been a patient
insufferable,
here.
aren't you?
You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed.
I
I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here
don't know
better
you for
than
sure.
any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some
Tell me more, tell me more.
Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something.
Yes, hence me asking you
This
questions.
isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Are you the blackmailer?
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm.
Alright,
I
you
see
are
those little bitches,
the
greedy
worst,
little
ma'am.
eyes, just waiting for me to pop off. They are.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
I suppose
God's
if she's
honest
here all the
truth,
time,
Doctor.
she's got nothing better to
It's just
do.
the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you
We
freeze
can
to
stop
death
using
before
those
getting you a
words.
blanket.
It's okay. This isn't about
I
medical error.
assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
She's really the worst.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really?
Disgusting.
Well,
Come
if
on,
you have
ma'am.
irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones.
Yeah, well, we know that.
You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Dorothy Crane. She's with, Oh, no, it's Pippa Hawkins.
The
who's
patients
with,
and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with
Is it
them.
Hawkins? Who's with, the ambulance driver whose name has escaped my brain in this moment? Okay, there's Aykroyd, the pain in the bum that he is. Where's Pippa? Also, Strickland, you should know that Aykroyd tried to get you dobbed in. Like, just as a heads up, the dude sucks. A thing we all know, but like, you should know, specifically. Now, where the devil are the nurses? One's outside, that much I know.
It's locked.
Still locked. That won't be locked. Which is lovely. Get us a box of codeine. Casual box of codeine on a afternoon. Where the... Okay, oh, there's Hawkins. Hello. Miss Hawkins.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones.
How could you
Do
tell?
not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She deserves our help.
No
She's
matter
a
how you feel
patient,
about her,
right?
Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Yeah, I actually
She could have
believe
been
you.
telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who cares if a nurse finds some happiness where she can?
Alright.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
I mean, I know that you are in a relationship. Where is... some opium. Milton Hooks. Hello, Brannigan.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor.
Okay.
Just like the patients.
That was
Have you
vague,
seen
but
a
thank you.
strange man visiting any of the nurses here?
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
According to the report I read, your unprofessional conduct put a patient in danger, Gwyneth.
That's not true. I know when my patient's life is at risk.
I believe this,
and I'm
to
more
be fair.
competent than a lot of doctors that I know.
Yes.
Problem is, I'm a woman.
I don't see what your gender has to do with your abilities, nurse.
Yes, nurse. Because I'll never be a doctor, no matter what my skills. I
Yay,
could
the
make a
early
decision that could save a
1900s.
life, but oh no, that's unbecoming conduct.
You have my support.
Have you heard of Elizabeth Blackwell? She was the first woman listed on the UK Medical Register. Change is slow, but it will come. And you will always have my support.
To have the right to study shouldn't be determined by sex, skin, or
Correct.
wealth. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I was backing you up. I just had to ask the
Goodbye,
question.
nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Alright, where's Crane? I mean that most sincerely. I have no idea where we usually find her. Oh god. Right, there's Harriet Jones. Screaming at the top of her lungs nonsense again, but Sean Hampton, Dr. Waverley. Is she in here normally? Strickland.
My sweet girl.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were dead. You're just sort of glowing. Where is Dorothy Crane? Where is Dorothy Crane? Is she upstairs? Possibly? Alright, I'm gonna keep looking around, and then eventually... First off, right? Eventually I will find Dorothy Crane. And we will cut back to when I do. See you in a moment. I found her, and she's having a chat.
Oswald, you can't just die like this.
Here we go. Also, I need to talk to that guy because he's having a
You
moment.
don't come back with me.
Nah, I have to see someone at the hospital.
Be careful. You look so bad they may keep you as a patient.
Fuck 'em. I don't like hospitals or doctors.
Okay.
Well then, when you go back to Whitechapel, you may find this useful.
What is it?
A pass for a free medical exam by the best nurse available. Just read it.
I don't read well, but thank you, I guess.
What's happening here? Miss Crane? Do you want to explain yourself at all? Where's the man gone? Oh, bugger, did I lose him? Should I have spoken to him first? No, he's there. Let me talk to him quickly. Who are you?
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the
No,
hospital.
it's Thomas. Thomas is the name of the man who's
Well, we had a
got the
disagreement.
bad burns on the face.
And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll
Fear
see
of
what I
rats.
can do for your friend.
Tell me about yourself.
What can you tell me about yourself?
I'm Oswald's best friend. We served in the same regiment, sir. Taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
What about your friend?
Can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
What are you both doing
this
here?
This is a dangerous part of town.
No, with the hospital,
we
which
were
isn't
looking
so
for
dangerous.
the Pembroke Hospital.
Sure.
We both need help.
Well, you go to the
Treatment,
hospital.
I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
If he's got fatigue, we can help him.
He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
Do you need medical attention, sir?
No thanks, sir. Unless you're able to get rid of every rat in London.
Just talk about wanting to go to the hospital. Okay, cool.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you,
Go to the hospital for now.
It's locked.
Alright. Let me deal with that. We'll follow the thug first. And then we'll try and find Oswald. Oh, hang on. There's another box for me to open. Okay. Into the... wherever the hell. If it's the sewers, we might find Oswald anyway. It looks like it is the sewers. It is the sewers, excellent. Well, there's Oswald.
He's locked the door behind him. I need to find another way to follow him.
And find another way I shall.
This man has been savagely attacked and dragged to the floor.
Oh god, I hope that's not Oswald. Excuse me, do you mind terribly if I... Ow, okay, well that was unfortunate, wasn't it? Ow. I will not die to a level 6. Heal up again. Okay, I can hear Oswald. I don't know if this is who I'm following though. Common barge, barbed cudgel. I say carved bubjul, but that's not the words. I'll follow the blood first. Good gracious. Okay, so much blood. So little time. Looks like people are living down here, or were living down here, until the Skulls got hold of them. I didn't necessarily want rat, but okay. Please don't be awesome. Ban of the Dragon. Concerning the Brotherhood of St. Paul stole, I would advise our members to be very wary of these so-called scholars. Yes, indeed, most of them are always affable and very respectful when they approach us, but it would be quite unwise for a discreet circle like the Ascalon Club to foolishly speak about our goals, our members, or our traditions. I also would like to remind our fellow members that the Brotherhood itself is ancient enough to have some mysterious traditions. One of them, according to some informants, would be the ritual of the so-called Ban of the Dragon. It seems that in certain conditions, when the Brothers of St. Paul find a violent or bloodthirsty immortal, they call upon him this ban. What it is exactly, I don't know. Does it really exist? I don't know for sure either. But what I've established as facts is that whenever a hostile or vindictive vampire has threatened London, it disappeared without a trace, after the brother had pronounced a ban upon him. The loyal Fergal Bansher himself has never been foolish enough to openly provoke the Brotherhood. This is a lesson we must all remember. Never be considered a dragon by the Brotherhood. Okay, well that's not very helpful, but like kind of a little bit. A light regeneration serum, love that for us. Well, let's go down here then. And this person's been stripped clean. Oh gosh, a sewer beast. Oh, hey!
What sort of creature is this?
Ow. Ow. I don't know, but I'm chewing on it. Okay, ow. More blood, please. Thank you very much. For it heals me a little. And it lets me do this. I do hope that isn't Oswald on the floor down there. But I have a horrible feeling it might be. Oh, hey, rude, rude, rude. Ouchies. More blood, please. Thank you very much. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. Oh, okay, that didn't work. Just gonna keep on chomping while we can, while we have to. Okay, I should have remembered to dodge that, but I didn't. It's okay. Give me a bit of the old razzle-dazzle. Okay, oh, bad, real bad. Ow. More biting, so I can heal. Okay, we're nearly there, we need to go. Let's do some more healing. It hits so hard. Okay, we got him.
Here's what's left of him. Not a lot to check, but I should anyway.
Nurse Crane's voucher. If you're sick, if you have no money, whoever you are, wherever you're from, come see Dorothea to get help. No tricks, no charges, no questions asked. Just find Darius Petrescu's house and present this coupon.
Some voucher for a free checkup in Whitechapel. What is Nurse Crane up to? I really must find her.
But I also need to figure out what's where Oswald is, because I can hear him. Or I could hear him. Guess he's upstairs a bit. No! Oh, I didn't want to leave. Alright, I'm going to go back in there and try and find this Oswald chap. Go find this Oswald chap, make sure he's okay, and then I'm on like 3,500 now. Yeah, there he is, I can hear him. Peekaboo. Ow. Double blood. Lots of yums for me, thank you. Yeah, I see you, mate, I see you. Okay, I jumped into you, but that's okay, I can just kill you like this. Alright.
I don't want to die here. I want to see the sky, feel the fresh air.
You're not going to die, not now. I've got you. Your friend is worried about you. Oswald, I take it?
Are you injured, sir?
Help me get out of here. I need to get out.
I'm Dr. Reed, and I'd be glad to help you, but you must calm down first. Please, take a deep breath and tell me your name.
Okay. I'm Oswald Thatcher. Please, I need to get out.
Mr. Thatcher, your friend Newton sent me to help you. Do you remember him?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, he's upstairs, he's worried.
Now leave this place and enjoy the cool night air. It's quite invigorating. I'm sure you'll feel better if you do.
Goodbye. Hopefully we'll see him and his friend at the hospital.
Are you sure you're all right, sir?
Yes, I'll be. As soon as I can see the sky again.
Okay. So I'm actually trying to open this door. Not talk to Oswald. Alright. I did it. I helped. I got information. And now I need to go to Whitechapel, which is super dangerous, so I might rest. Maybe. Because I got 3,500 XP here to spend. And I really probably ought to. Right. Well, on that note, where the... Oh, hang on, there's this thing here. Oh, it's a note. It's a literal note. Yeah, let me get back up to the hospital. Which is just around here. With hopefully no interruptions from any bad people. There are bad people over there, but we're not going to bother them. We're just going back to the hospital. That's all we're doing. Just an innocent man heading towards his place of work. Alrighty then. we are back at the hospital. And that feels like a good place to leave that. We solved some more problems. We actually solved we met another vampire, but not one trying to kill us. That was nice. Rare. And so far it looks like Dorothea Crane is just helping people, which isn't really a problem, as far as I'm concerned. But it's how she's helping that might be a problem. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Anyway, in the meantime, thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. If you did, please do all the YouTube things down below. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that jazz. And leave a comment. Leave a comment about whether or not you would rather be a werewolf or a vampire. Because a vampire, you get to keep control of who you are. You just have all the vampire-y thirsts and you can't go out in the daylight. But if you're a werewolf, you can go out in the daylight, but once a month, you're a real problem to yourself and others. So, let me know. In the meantime, please be kind to yourselves and be kind to each other. Because kindness is a choice. It's not always the easiest choice, but it is always the right choice. Take care.